guys, it's Laurie from Strait Talk. Be sure to check out new videos every Saturday on our Strait Talk channel. And if you like us, please share and subscribe to the channel. And please, please, please click the bell to get new notifications, all right? Have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll get through this together. Bye.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Strait Talk channel. My name is Starzia.
Hi, I'm Laurie.
Hi, I'm Charlotte.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
So today we're going to have a very exciting episode. We're going to be talking about Pride 2020, the LGBTQ community. Personally, for me, this is an exciting time for me. Unfortunately, because of quarantine and this whole COVID thing, we can't go out and celebrate Pride. Me personally, I go to the Pride Parade every year since 2012. Usually I go out with my gay best friend and we bar hop and we enjoy all the drag shows and go to the parade, which is like 5 to 6 hours, but you know, they got to be extra. So we're just going to talk today about our experiences, our opinions, and even to educate you guys on, you know, the LGBTQ community. For me, I have strong political views on the gay community, but as well, I enjoy spending time with them, having fun with them. I actually did a 20-page paper in my bachelor's dissertation on drag queens. That just goes to show how passionate I am about this subject. You know, I truly believe, you know, love is for everyone. I truly believe no matter what gender you are, what sex you are, whatever political way you want to say it, there is no limit to how much you can love somebody. I'm all for it. Transgender, transsexual, you want to become a man, you want to become a woman, that is your choice. That is what you feel inside. By all means, do what you got to do. Make yourself feel good. You know? Do y'all feel me on this? Am I talking to myself? Do y'all feel me?
Nope.
Okay.
I feel you.
I'm just saying. Me, you know, for drag queens, I did my 20-page paper on drag queens, and there's so many different types. It's not just female impersonation. There's different types of drag. There's actually one called gender fuck. I'm saying it because that's the term. Excuse my language. That they mix a combination of masculine and feminine characteristics in their drag, so they can still keep their beard and their masculine figures, but they still try to keep it ladylike. There's some, my favorite personally is camp drag, which is comedy drag, which they do a lot of clown-like makeup or do a lot of comedy. They crack me up. Let me tell you, I have a ball going to these drag shows. Even right now and during the quarantine, I follow some drag queens that I used to go see live, and they do their live shows on Instagram, and I watch them from time to time. And they do their own donations to contribute to whatever they believe, you know, to go to. I'm just saying, just because we're stuck at home and we can't celebrate Pride, there's a lot of ways these people are celebrating Pride. Watch their drag shows. I'll tag you with it. Let me tell you. It's a hoop.
That's fire. Actually, I didn't even know about those drag shows. You got to put me on to that. You got to tag me in a few of those, so I got to see those.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'll definitely. My favorite is Prada Major. Her name is Prada Major. Let me tell you, this woman is a performer. This chick is a performer, dancer, lip syncing, comedy. Come on, any better than that. So, I know I'm a little bit ranting here because this is a very passionate subject for me. But do you ladies have your own like experiences? Have you ever been to a drag bar? Period.
I've been to the parade once. I live in New York City. I love the Village. Like, I love going there. Like, my favorite bar is Henrietta Hudson. If you haven't been there, you're bugging. It gets really crowded around Pride, like so crowded that people are like this to each other. But like, I don't care. I love that bar. I always have a good time. As a matter of fact, that bar is like what I call my second home. It's where I can be myself. It's actually like I actually went there by myself to celebrate. Like, I got like a beer or something because I got like a new job and I was like super proud of myself. But that place is like my second home. I celebrated New Year's there. I had like many firsts there. It's literally like a home away from home. I love it there. But one of the people that I really wanted to give praise to in a way is someone that I actually, because I just got into makeup, especially during quarantine. I really got into makeup. I mean, I'm not there yet. Don't judge me on my makeup today, but I'm learning a lot about makeup. And one of the people that I stumbled upon was Nikki Tutorials, who I don't know if you guys heard, who was forced to be outed. Like, that's just disgusting. And it's crazy that people can be that disgusting, but it's actually not that crazy because it's like nothing new. It's just, it's been a minute, and it's like, how are you still harassing people like this, like on the low? Like, what do you gain from that? But anyway, my point is, Nikki Tutorial, I was in awe with her when first of all, when I found out that she was being outed. Second of all, I would have never known had that person not outed her. Like, third of all, who cares? I was actually more disappointed that I found out because I just loved her for who she was. I didn't care what she was. But like, power to her for taking that power back. Because somebody was blackmailing you to out yourself, which is disgusting in general, but you was smart enough and intelligent enough to be like, you know what? No one's gonna take my power from me, so I'm gonna come out. And then she made a coming out video on YouTube that I'm pretty sure everyone saw, that it even came out in the news. Like, that's just, I don't know, that was tremendous. And she deserves an award for that, because she handled that so gracefully, so maturely, and she just, she rocks. And I was watching her videos, and the girl's got talent, man. Give her some love and respect. That's my girl. But
for those of you that don't know Nikki Tutorials, I know who you're talking about. She's a famous makeup YouTuber. She actually came out, because she was being blackmailed, she came out being transgender. So originally she was a man, and now she's a full-blown woman. That's how she feels in her soul. She handled it well, and she's engaged. She's getting engaged to a man, and a man that knows, Yep. So that just goes to show there's no limit with love here. So that's just a little heads up for those of you who don't know who Nikki Tutorials is.
For me, this whole experience, when we found out about this topic, I decided to go on research mode, because even though I am all for the LGBTQ plus community, because now it's a plus, there's more, I was not educated on it. So I was like, I'm going to go on Google and do my research. And I found out all these sorts of things, and about things going back to like the 1800s. And it was a whole thing. But for me, to be honest, I have a statement. I want to say something. I just feel like this country has an issue with whatever is different and whatever is just not the same. Not even the country, the whole world. Because there's been, there has been gay people and people who feel like they're both genders or one gender and just enough in history all through life, like all through the years. And just now, this country loves to put people in boxes and, you have to do this and just do that and just throw religion at you. And that's how you're supposed to do it. And to be honest, who cares? As long as you're not killing nobody or being a criminal, I think you're fine. So if you want to be a man or be a woman or have sex with women or have sex with men, who cares? Who says that society has to tell you who you should and should not love? The same way you come out with your skin color, nobody should know. Like, who cares? So my whole thing is, I just, a couple of months ago, Dwayne Wade's son, who's also now he's a daughter. He feels that he was always a girl, and Dwayne Wade supported him. He got a bunch of backlash. Why? Because Dwayne Wade is a professional basketball player, and he's what they call, really, manly man. He plays ball. He's, like this basically idol of manhood. And to have him support or acknowledge that his son wanted to be called a girl, and he felt in his soul that he was a she, I have to give a big round of applause to Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade for the support that that they did for that boy and in his transition time, because to do it not just in private, but they did it on a public platform. And, you know, Dwayne right now is like full on supporting, and they went and did research, and they asked for, from other celebrities, like, they talked to other celebrities like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. And, you know, it's important to get yourself educated on these things and stop being so ignorant. Why? Because at the end of the day, you have children out here who feel what they feel, and it's okay. And if you are going to stop a child from becoming their true self, then you are just wrecking the rest of their life. And lastly, I want to talk about this show. If anybody's ever seen 13 Reasons Why, I saw that show, and there is a lot of LGBT and gay relationships, and there's a lot of storylines of like characters going through not transition, but going through learning what they like and what they don't like. And I like the way they I like their perspective and how they did the storylines. There was one character, I'm not going to go into details. There's one character who goes into basically that he didn't know he liked girls or boys, but then he dated a girl, and that wasn't it. And then he decided he was gay, but it took him like 4 years to actually realize, you know, what he truly liked. So to end this on my count, I just think you love who you love, and that's it. And there shouldn't be any ifs, ands, or buts about it.
So for me, it's just listening to you guys. I never realized how much I literally grew up in the community. So for me, it's not a question of whether yes or no or what my opinion is, because it's always been life for me. Just as our children, at the end of the day, it's going to be life for them. So I've always been accepting, and my way of kind of celebrating pride is just give me more knowledge, because every time you read something, you learn something new. Some of my best friends, they are gay. Some of the people I've known and have interacted with, I could care less, because at the end of the day, that's your opinion. That's your life. That's your love. I'm here. I'm open. If you need anything, you want to talk, I'm always here. But for me, it's just normal. That's just life. That's it. Just all love, all accepting.
Yeah. Just to let everyone know, you know, the times are changing here. We're in 2020. The gay community, LGBTQ community is becoming more, I would say more accepted, at least in the United States, than it has ever been. You know, with LGBTQ civil rights, they finally passed a law in the Supreme Court where they're no longer supposed to be discriminated to get a job just because of their sexual orientation. And it's not just the United States, it is also internationally. Taiwan became one of the first countries in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage. And that's a huge deal for such a conservative country. I'm just saying, the tides are turning. People who are different, people who want to come out and express themselves, this is now definitely the time to do so. And just express yourself and love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, who else is gonna love you? So on that note, I want to say thank you all for listening. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your opinion. Happy Pride, everyone. Have a nice time. Stay safe. Drink, because I know I am. Thank you, Jesus. We good. Thank you, and see you next week. Bye-bye. Oh, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, and hit that bell button for the next episode. Bye.